of just being a console competitor platform to now a multi-publishing games provider, which includes PlayStation.
Oh, really? So we're going to sit here and act like Sony's not doing the same thing. We're going to sit there and act like these PlayStation 5 exclusives are not dropping on PC. Let's talk about Lego Horizons as to how that game's dropping on the Nintendo Switch. You know, a game that Sony owns, and they're dropping it on the Nintendo Switch, man. Go ahead, use the MLB excuse. Oh, it's not Sony, it's MLB. Oh, it's not Sony, it's Lego. That's why those games are there. Go ahead, use the excuses, get them ready. That's fine. But the last time I checked, Sony's doing the same thing, bro. PlayStation 5 fanboys are starting to sound like the same ones from the Xbox One generation. Talk about how they got console exclusives, even though their games are coming to PC. Bro, you people are laughable, man. All you people do is move the flagpole to something else, man. You change narratives. Because if you want to know my definition of what an exclusive is, it's only for one platform. I don't even care if it's on the same platform that Sony owns. If a game is specifically made for one platform, that is an exclusive. But if the game, even if it's Nintendo's or Sony or Microsoft's very own platform, if a game is playable on Xbox One as well as Xbox Series S or X, it's not an exclusive. An exclusive can only play it in one device. But we have changed the narrative, guys. We have changed. Well, you know, it's not an exclusive, but it's a Nintendo exclusive. Bro, nobody cares, bro. Do I need a Nintendo Switch to play it? No. Therefore, it's not an exclusive. Do I need a PS5 to play God of War Ragnarok? No. So, therefore, it's not an exclusive. That's even for your own consoles. But then you got people saying stuff like, well, it's a Sony exclusive. Well, if it's a Sony exclusive, then why is it on PC as well? Got you already. Gamester with another W.
Reasonable to assume that, hey, Halo's future is part of the PlayStation platform, Phil.
You know, this is sad, bro. Like, for all the people that picked up a PS5 to look forward to what Sony's going to do with this platform, you guys need Microsoft to come here and save the day for y'all, bro. You guys claim that Xbox has no games, but then you guys are port begging for Xbox games to come to your platform. Like, this don't even make sense. How are you going to sit there and say that this platform has no games and the games that you're looking forward to is Halo? Man, I don't know what's wrong with you ponies.
Who says it? Satya Nadella even said he doesn't like the idea of hardware, so, you know, exclusive software and hardware. So we all know that attitude change. Completely different attitude.
Yeah, and we could clearly see that with Sony because you PlayStation fanboys remember 6 to 7 years ago of God of War on the PS4, and he was the first person saying, oh, you PC gamers will never get one? Y'all don't remember that? You think this would have humbled the man, but no, he still got to go on it. That's what fanboys do. They just find something else and they just move the flagpole. That's all they do. Change the narratives each and every day so they can fit and suit their agendas to where they believe that we got ammunition in this console. You ain't got nothing, bro. You ain't got no games. And that's why you out here port begging for what Microsoft is going to throw in store for you PlayStation dudes. That's what it is. Like, I hope you're willing enough to wait for that because, to be honest with you, I'm not.
Completely different way of thinking, right? I can understand the Xbox guys being upset, right? I completely understand.
What is there to be upset about?
Xbox guys being upset, especially when you have.
What about these PlayStation fanboys that are upset at the fact that PC gaming is getting the full slate of your games? You know, Sony's even dropping their games on PC day and date with its console release. Remember when they were bashing Xbox for that? And now you guys are doing it. Come on, bro. Like I said, man, stop this console war garbage, bro. You too old, man. 60 years old and no games podcast, bro.
As such aspirations of what Xbox is going to do, kind of like this. So yeah, in direction, I would be pissed off too, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah, we know you are, because now that's why you complain about how PC gamers are making fun of the PS5 because, oh, they're not even a part of this. I don't even know why they're getting involved. That's a PC. Ours is a console. They need to stay out of the console wars.
But why PC guys?
Oh, see,
it's not like they're backed by a first party with an identity or anything. And we all know PC is just pretty much a platform with the better versions of multiplatform, right? Sure, they talk
Oh, really? Okay.
about
You hear this, PC guys? Okay, just listen.
Let's all be honest. PC is all about the best performance and stuff like that, right? If you even decide
That's funny because I thought it was the PS5 Pro.
That's the hard way to do it. Why are they pissed on anything else, especially in console gaming, right? So you got PC content creators talking shit about, oh, look at PlayStation. Now they like Halo. Why do you give a fuck? What?
Oh, so you don't like the fact that they're exposing the hypocrisy. You know what? Special shout out for the PC gaming community for keeping it real. And why are you getting so angry with them, man? Chill out, bro. There's no reason to cuss at these dudes because you're bad, because they caught you on something. All I'm going to ask is the PC gaming community, keep doing it. Because apparently it's working. As you can see, this man's getting mad, swearing at y'all, talking about, why does it freaking matter to you? Acting like a pathetic little child. Bruh, I'm so happy that the PC gaming community's got your games because all that capping y'all was doing during the PS4, y'all remember he had a whole video of God of War talking about, yo, you PC dudes need to stop port begging for this. Y'all remember, it's on his channel. It's still there. Just to find out that the PC is getting the full slate of all your games.
Why do you care? I can understand the Xbox.
Now the question is, why do you care? Why do you care? If Xbox had no games, then why do you care for these games to drop on your platform? Oh, that's right, Pony. Because you ain't got no games to play besides remasters and remakes. That's why. So all this logic of you guys saying that Xbox got no games and they've always had games. They just had games that you wanted to play, but only on your platform because you always hear the same argument. Oh, you know, we can't get excited for Halo, guys, but it needs a PS5 release. You heard it from Dreamcast guy. You heard it from Puertorock. Like, bro, I know some PlayStation enthusiasts. They don't have an Xbox. Sea of Thieves, Ground, all those games came to PlayStation, and they still didn't buy them because they're not a fan of them. And that's how it's supposed to be. But you people like these games. You just can't see yourself playing it on the Xbox. That's it.
Dude, why do you care? Why do you care? Especially when you're being a bunch of hypocrites. Because PlayStation's...
Oh, really? So you're not going to sit there and say you're not a hypocrite, bro? We can pull up that tape, bro. I might even go as far to find it, bro. We might show it, man. We might show it. If I have enough time, I'm going to include it in this video about how this dude was talking about how PC gamers were port begging 6 to 7 years ago, and now all of a sudden they're playing all his games.
Acting to Microsoft the same way you reacted to PlayStation. When PlayStation started putting their games on PC, right, as part of their effort to make more money on their first-party titles, you guys did the same thing.
Now, why would they need to do that if the PlayStation fanboy is buying all their exclusives like they claim? Don't you guys say that Microsoft puts their games on other platforms because they're going broke and that Microsoft is dead? So why doesn't that logic also apply to Sony? You just said it out of your own. You just said it out of the horse's mouth. Oh, they put it on PC so they can make more money. But when Xbox did it, y'all said they were going broke and they were going under.
Slate. Oh, it's coming on PC anyway. Oh, I'll just wait for it to show.
So the same exact logic you use against Xbox dudes. The irony in that. It's so sad that you guys are complaining about what PC gamers are doing to you, but yet you guys do the same thing with Xbox. Let's not forget, remember, you're the same individual that talk about, oh, I don't need to get an Xbox. I'll just wait 6 months to pick it up on my PS5 Pro. Y'all like, wow, GameStar, you're just too good with this. I told you.
On PC.
I got the counters.
Now that PlayStation gamers are doing the same thing. The same exact thing you guys are doing. The same thing. Oh, Halo's coming on PlayStation. I'll just wait till it comes on PlayStation. Oh, this game's coming on PlayStation. All right. Oh, Indiana Jones. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll just wait for it to come on PlayStation.
At least you can admit that.
You guys are upset.
PC gamers are upset. Why would PC gamers be upset if they're getting your games and they're getting the X? What is there to be upset about? Why would a PC gamer be upset? It seems like you're upset at the fact because that's why you swore and cursed in the video because you're mad at the fact that these PC gamers are out here calling you out on your hypocrisy.
You're not going to get a PlayStation because the games comes on PC anyway and you're willing to wait, but yet you're telling the PlayStation guys, oh, go get an Xbox console or PC if you really like those games. Make it make sense.
Because they know you're not going to buy a PC to play them. See, bruh. See, you want to sit there and act like you got a got you moment with the PC gaming community. These PC gamers are fully aware that you're not going to buy a PC. I mean, your brother have made it perfectly aware to us that you guys don't want to mess with no motherboards and no GPUs. All the PC, you got to understand, PC gaming in a lot of cases are very neutral. They don't believe in a lot of what you console fanboys is doing. They don't believe in it. You get what I'm saying? So they're essentially saying, hey, you guys wanting these games on PS5, just go pick up an Xbox to play them. You want to play the Halo, you want to play the Perfect Dark, you want to play these games that you guys clearly say that they don't have, then just go pick up an Xbox. You don't even have to pick up the most expensive. Just pick up a $299 box. Like, it's not that hard, bro. Pick up $500. Bro, you get an access dev mode. There's a lot of good things with the Xbox for $500. But you people choose to refrain from talking highly about it because it doesn't suit your narrative. And that's where PC gamers are coming at you like, hey, bro, like, y'all need to calm down, man. And what are you talking about? I'm just going to wait for some Xbox games because I'm just waiting for your PlayStation games. Like, what are you doing here?
And then you try to, talk shit saying, oh, it's all you're only playing on PlayStation because you prefer your plastic box. Isn't PC a plastic box? By you not waiting for these PlayStation games?
See, the difference is you can't even use that argument with PC because they have access to both of your games. You can't use that argument. They have access to PlayStation games and they have a huge access to Xbox games. You cannot use that same argument. See, but the difference is these PC gamers know that you don't have access to a lot of these Xbox games. You can keep hoping and waiting for Gears E-Day, whatever, Starfield. Keep waiting. Keep waiting, man. You 60 years old and you think you have enough time to wait in life about hoping that Microsoft puts games on your platform? That's why the PC gamer is telling you, just go pick up an Xbox and enjoy them. That's what they're essentially trying to do, because they know you're not going to go to PC. That's what console gamers are supposed to. We're supposed to support each other. But nope, they prefer to do this.
Are you not also choosing your plastic box over the games?
It's not that they're choosing their plastic. Why? If you have a capable PC, then why would you play on a $500 console? Bro, if you, like you said before, PCs are so expensive, they're $3,000-$4,000. These PC gamers don't know what they're talking about. Well, if we go based off what you said, then why would they downgrade their experience to play on a $500 budget lunchable box? Happy Meal.
Also choosing your plastic box over the games? The hypocrisy is crazy.
Yeah, and the hypocrisy is coming from you.
The crazy part is why? Why are you in this? Why are you in the conversation?
Because PC is also another platform where you can. I mean, excuse me. First off, who put you ponies in control in regards to gatekeeping here? First off, because this is what he's doing is gatekeeping. So you're essentially saying that PC gamers can't get involved in gaming discussions and conversations because it's not quote unquote a console. That's like a PC gamer coming at you guys saying, well, your console's essentially built like a PC, therefore I can kind of get an argument because, I mean, you guys use AMD architecture. This is PC stuff here, bruh. You install games. The more and more consoles have became PC, the more and more PC gamers have came in and say, hey, we might as well invade this thing.
Microsoft first party is not even your own first party. They don't build PCs. They built the console. So, I can understand.
Which is built off PC. You know what, bro? I'm not even going to argue every single point.
The Xbox gamers...
I'm gonna let him talk.
Because it could have meant more sales for their console if you actually want to play their games day and day.
Nobody cares, bro. The games is coming. See, this is what you don't understand. Who cares? You people act like you got 20 million PS5s in your house, man. You know who got the most PS5s and they ain't playing them? It's scalpers.
Play their games day and day, then you would buy the Xbox console. So I can understand why they're pissed off or whatever. I get them, but PC though?
Yeah, there's no reason for me to be pissed off because I can continue to play these games. I'm more looking forward to the games. I can only have a few Xboxes in my home. Why do I care if Xbox is selling 50, 60, 70, 80 million hardware? That does nothing for me. I'm happy with what I got, and I'm happy with Microsoft's willing to develop for the platform.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all upset? I'm going to tell you why you're upset.
Yeah, let us know.
You're upset because PlayStation is the clear obstacle that's in the way of what you guys really want. You don't want exclusives because you know when it comes to the big
there's really no exclusives. I mean, but think about what why would they be mad? They're getting your games.
Exclusives is consoles that predominantly dominate that market. The days of PC.
No, consoles is dominating solely off GTA 6, man. I guarantee the people at PlayStation told Rockstar, please delay this game for 26 so we can have a successful Marvel Wolverine.
Dominating big market exclusives is gone. We haven't seen that in years.
From who?
Years.
Consoles or
the
PC?
days of StarCraft, Warcraft,
which are still very much alive.
Right? Unreal Tournament, when they were exclusives to PC, and then they became multi-platforms, whatever. But when PC was at its height, Doom, those games were exclusives. Wolfenstein, they were exclusives.
What, you mean Wolfenstein?
For a while.
Not a lot of these games were exclusive, so a lot of these games was being developed even on the Super Nintendo.
Then little by little,
what are you talking about?
As the console market grew, those games started becoming multi-plat because there was this huge console market that's making lots of money, and developers were like, "Oh yeah, So unless it was,
I don't think PC gamers really cared though, because the game might have got ported to the Super Nintendo, but they still had the best version
that could not possibly be made on console. Mostly.
And what's funny that you say that PC gamers haven't had a banger in a few years. What about Ark Survival? I used to play that. That was a huge game. And that was a huge game even on console. That's why I played it on. Huge console game that we loved. You know what I mean? You want to sit there and people's like, oh, well, it's a PC exclusive. But it was on Xbox One and then it dropped to PlayStation 4. PC gamers don't care, bro, because they're playing all their stuff the way they want to, the resolution and performance. They don't care about exclusives, bro, and they never did.
Yes, is because,
What about Rust? That's another PC-centric game that's very successful. Oh, well, I don't know if it still is, but people love that game, guys. They even played on console. That's why I was playing. I'm playing the inferior experiences.
Need a keyboard, whatever, to play them.
You could use
becoming multiplayer.
You can use a controller.
Right? So now PC is a multi-plat engine. That's pretty much what the platform is. It is a multi-plat device.
So PlayStation 5 is not a multi-plat device by putting God of War, Final Fantasy 16, and Rebirth on PC. That is the definition of multi-platform. Look up the definition. Multi-platform is a game that goes on multiple devices. Two or more. That's what multi means, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Like if you play a game and it says one player and two player, what do you think it says? Multiplayer, because you're playing with another person. So as soon as you hit two platforms, that's multi-platform. It doesn't matter. Oh, Microsoft's doing more. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Microsoft's doing more. If as soon as you put, and you can tell this man got bags underneath his eyes and everything, bro. Go get yourself some sleep.
Right? Sure. If you buy the right hardware, you buy the right GPU, CPU, you invest some money, you will get the best versions of those games. But that's pretty much what PC has been relegated to.
And that's what Sony has done with the PS5 Pro. Is that why you still cap it so hard for that?
We call it in the gaming space.
Because it's not like you're getting any new games for it.
And that pisses you guys off because consoles, right, was getting exclusives until Microsoft bowed out.
And this is where the animosity from PlayStation gamers go against Microsoft. This was Microsoft's vision, man. And you know what's crazy? This is the same vision that Sega had, and that vision is fully realized. And these Sony dudes, what in reality, guys, they know they're scared. That's all it is. They're scared of the shift. They're scared. These are the same people. Remember, these are the same people that said that none of these exclusives would ever drop on PC. I can go, bro. We're going to get to that video, bro. Watch.
The moment Microsoft bowed out and said, hey.
Is the day Sony decided to bow down.
We're going to put our games day and date on PC because they failed to be a console market provider. The console
So if Sony's not failing, then why are they putting their games on PC too? Why aren't they doing a Nintendo by keeping their games locked to their ecosystem and platform? It seems like Sony's bowing down too because unfortunately they're failing as well.
Selling, meaning they're not generating the revenue needed. So
and I don't think Sony is either. I don't think Sony's generating the same amount of revenue because things are costing more, things are more expensive. So that's why you guys are getting suckered with these PS5 Pros and these remastered games.
They needed PC as part of their strategy. Once you guys got a taste of that, now you wanted all the platforms to do that, right? And any platform, right, that still holds on to this fundamental idea of, hey, a console's important, we still got to do things for the console.
Which would be Nintendo.
You guys are just bashing it and bashing any fan.
That's not true because I've never seen these PC gamers bash Nintendo gamers. You're lying out your teeth, bro, because I've never seen these PC gamers. And if they are, I condemn them. But I've never seen PC gamers. They don't like fanboys. I do know that much. But I've never seen PC gamers talk poorly about Nintendo, even though they still have exclusives. You're lying out your teeth. They're just telling you as a PlayStation pony, look at the value. Look at what you're getting. And you people are not demanding more, which is also causing these PC gamers to be like, yo, bro, come on, bro. Like, you telling me these consoles so good, but then you out here putting remasters and on top of it, you put them on PC day and date? Like, how you going to sit there and talk about your Xbox console brethren, right? Because the way PC gamers look at things as a gaming family, that's all we are. As a gaming family, all PCs at the top, and there's little 3 branches of us, Nintendo, Xbox, and PC. So they see as the bigger brother and say, why are you as a PlayStation fanboy knocking Xbox for Halo and yet you want it on your platform? That's how they seeing the stuff. That's how they seen it, and that's why you don't like them, because they're like the angels. You know, that's why you always see these memes about them being angels and all that, because they're looking down on the rest of us gaming brethren, and they try to look out for the best of us.
That supports you, even though you look ridiculous. You know, you look absolutely stupid doing it, and that's what it's all about, right? Stupid doing it, and that's what it's all about. Right? You guys don't like the idea. You guys hate the idea of the PS5 Pro.
Why would they hate the PS5 Pro? Look, he's saying it with so much enthusiasm. They hate the PS5 Pro. Why would they hate something when their platform is way more powerful than what you're getting?
Absolutely hate it. And it is
even the PlayStation.
All this shit. You guys don't give a shit about that. Shut the hell up. Thinking that you are the purveyors and protectors of the consumer interest.
See, that's what it is. You see, it's so funny because I went on a whole tangent about that, like a joke, and he goes far to say that.
Take that keyboard, shove it up your butt. No one's believing in you. You hate the PS5 Pro because of what it truly stands for. And what it truly stands for is Sony cares about the console.
Sony cares about their console. You hear this? I thought a company cared about its console by providing its consumers with good games to play on it.
To make consoles better.
Which is what Microsoft and Nintendo is doing.
Will keep investing technologies into their console. And
you see how they changed the narrative, bro? Because when this was the One X, they were like, oh, it doesn't matter because they're not showing the love and support like Sony because they don't have the games. Now we switched the narrative again, and we're clearly showing, oh, it shows that they care about the console because they make another Pro upgrade. Bro, all you people do is change the narrative.
Oh, that's contrary to the put everything everywhere concept.
I might do another segment. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes.
So as long as microscope on Xbox, because they're the one that needs it the most. To be frank, you know. And with this shit about backwards compatibility, Twitter's.
You see, it's so funny when you go back to the old days, man. That's why it's good that you people have put these receipts for us to all watch, man. He even goes as far to talk about PC port begging. You're talking about the Xbox dudes, which you're still doing now. And what's crazy, you look a lot older since this. I get it was 6 years ago, but man, but here you look all right, but now you looking kind of rough, bruh. We could tell that you've been hurt, man. You've been crying on pillowcases.
Dealer Gaming, he made a tweet.
You can tell. It's like when you look at the old Kid Smooth and then you look at the new Kid Smooth, he looked more like Kid Rough, bro. You could tell people start looking rough because of the stress and the stress that they got going on in their life.
Something about, backwards compatibility that's pro-consumer and that all these people
listen what he says.
Ragging on it, are toxic, whatever. And then one Twitter user says, I'm waiting for Puertorock that's what he said. I'm waiting for Puertorock. People that are ragging on backwards compatibility. So, for example, I guess another backwards compatible game like Red Dead came out, and people are complaining like, "Oh my God, Microsoft keep making announcements about BC, but no new announcement about games."
Games still want another W. But hold on, ain't that what you're doing now with PlayStation 5, brother? Ain't you capping? Y'all like, oh man, GameStop, you got the receipts. Oh yeah, I made sure I came prepared. Y'all remember? Oh, now it's not. Now it's about new games now, right? Oh, but PlayStation 5 has the right to put out remasters and remakes and all these old PS4 games, and yet Xbox gamers can't get excited for backwards. Bro, I just exposed you, bro. Y'all make sure y'all better make sure this get to him. Because this man, he's changed, bruh. That PC stuff got him messed up.
And I think now, Many people are at the breaking point where, something I've been saying for a while now, and a lot of people have been saying for a while now, that these backwards compatible games don't replace new games,
So these new PlayStation 5 remasters and remakes doesn't change or play the new games. You hear? Listen to what he's saying. Right. I ain't got to say nothing.
So I guess people who are complaining about this are now considered toxic because this is a pro-consumer move.
Well, and see, and the funny thing is, bro, like I'm not gonna make it too long, but just go back and watch some of his old videos, bro. PC port begging, Xbox this, Xbox that. It doesn't matter about their heart, bro. You will see the hypocrisy in this dude, and that's why people call you out in your comment section because you changed, bro. That's what it is. You change. You changed the narrative. You changed it to something else. Now all of a sudden it's fine for Sony to do remasters and remakes. That is pro-consumer that you're paying for updates. But when it was Xbox, which, let's not forget, guys, which was entirely free, and you bashed on that. Thank you. You just proved my argument.
So if you don't like BC, you're a toxic gamer.
That's funny because, it's crazy. Let's go through the list of BC games that we got going on PlayStation 4, if you're not a gamer. PS5, my bad. Let me see. God of War Ragnarok, you can consider that because it's an old game. Horizon, Gran Turismo 7. We're going to count like cross-generation games in this argument. Last of Us Part Remastered, Part 1 Remake, Remastered, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Death Stranding, Demon Souls Remake. They did touch a lot up in that game. I guess if you want to add it in there. There's a lot of remasters from Sony, man. Days Gone Remastered, from what we know. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Until Dawn remake. Come on, bruh. Come on.
You're not a real gamer. You're toxic.
Uncharted 4? Dang.
Let me tell you guys something about this, right? BC is not a new thing. It's been around for decades, right? My Sega Genesis was backwards compatible.
And your PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4, but yet you people paying for upgrades on PS5.
With Master System games.
See? You see?
PS2 was backwards compatible with PS1 games. PS3 was backwards compatible with PS2 and PS1 games.
Not all models.
Not a new concept.
So why do you guys have no problem playing old games now? But you had a problem with it back then.
For a long time.
And what's crazy, when Microsoft offered it, they were still offering their Gears 5s and their new projects. They didn't completely alienate or stop doing that. They just had BC and then they added all the other stuff.
All right? The difference between back then
tell us.
What you guys are going through is those consoles that had BC also had lots of games. Sega Genesis had lots of games. PS2 had lots of games. PS3 had lots of games. Even 360 had BC. In fact, I think at a certain point they stopped supporting it on the 360.
So this right here shows you how bad the PS5 is.
And you didn't even hear much about it because Xbox 360 had games. Exclusives, I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not games in general. I'm talking about exclusives. Games that define the console. These platforms are games that define the console. Exclusive.
Well, that's funny.
That define it.
You hear this? You heard it? An exclusive is what defines a console. So you just proved that these PC gamers are exposing you. Because if that's the case, and PC gamers are getting your games, then the PS5 is irrelevant, according to Puertorock.
PC wasn't a big thing. It's not a big deal. You have it. Cool.
See, PC's not a big deal.
Do we really have to see a show? Oh, introducing Condemned. Like, who gives a shit? Just do a little fucking, don't even tweet about it. Just
see, I told you, man. Hold on. We're not done yet.
The game's exclusive to their ecosystem. Sell the console, blah, blah, blah.
He's hurt.
And then what they did with PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4.
He's hurt.
Strategy number 2, or COA. I call it course of action, actually. But, the next COA, course of action, is day and day with PC, copying the Microsoft strategy. They make games for the PS5. They make games for PC. Multiple platforms to play this game day and date.
But I thought that was the identity.
PlayStation is considered an ecosystem and not a specific.
Oh, really? Now PlayStation is an ecosystem? You see?
That was COA 3, which I called the hybrid COA.
You see? Option. Oh, now you talking like an Xbox fanboy. You see? Do you see what I'm talking about, bro? You see how fanboys operate?
Which is Sony takes legacy titles or older titles that were from the PlayStation 4 and older, put them on PC to get the audience that's not on PlayStation console to see what the hype is about. Why,
bro, I think Puertorock need to go back and watch his old videos, man. And you guys want to sit there and say he dunked on me, bro? Come on.
PlayStation first party is so highly sought after. Give them a taste.
This is salt,
it,
bro.
They will also now, want to play the new titles that,
Oh, no, don't worry. PC gamers are.
Right? Thus, Sony's angle of enticing gamers.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video, man. If y'all want to see more of this, I'll make another one. But like I said, man, there's so much salt, man, with this dude, bro. This is the day where Puertorock's villain arc. I mean, he's always was a villain, but this is where it started, man. This is what created the monster that you guys see today.